Alright everyone, welcome to the first garden update in well over a year. I now have garden space on 2 continents. Now this may look not that verdant at the moment, except along the sides, and of course it's filled with moving debris. That'll be taken care of in a few days. I just wanted to sort of show people and give you an idea of what I'm actually planning, which is going to be re-landscaping most of this, because I want beds like are along the back here, which looks pretty nice and is raised up. I'm thinking, this is my primary plan, if you had a path of those bricks, just 1 brick width, and then 2 brick widths are removed for a bed like that but wider, another brick, 2 more bricks, another path, and then 1 more on this end, and on the edge it would just be gravel. I'd fill in a little bit more next to the actual house. You can see some of the house plants here enjoying themselves. They're on vacation right now. By the way, this cactus, I gotta say, is doing well. Yes, that's Echinopsis, by the way. There's an apple tree here, trained along this trellis, of course. There's this tree or bush of some sort, I'm not even sure what it is, has really nice flowers on it. And I'm going to lift that up, and, it needs a trim. I'm not sure exactly how long this property wasn't being inhabited. There are several other plants in here. There's ivy. There's a rose plant in there with very, very spiky limbs. I'm going to try to get that going. I'm thinking train that upwards, basically, and just to cover this bare fence with more greenery. Here, in this bed, I'm not sure what's going to be staying and what's going to be going and what's going to be moving. I'm trying to train this along here. I do like whatever this plant is, and I'm not 100% sure because I'm not used to a lot of the plants that grow here in this climate, because it's a lot more temperate in winter, and so it's a different zone. I think this is a zone 6A or 6B, so it's considerably warmer overall than what I'm used to in New England, and also quite wet. So the drainage is very important. I'm thinking, if it's legal, and I'm not sure if it is, and if the landlord allows, I'd like to actually have a spigot here, take some water, have like a bucket here, raised up, and actually use that for some extra watering. You might as well. There's nothing, I think, wrong with it. And I'm not sure what this plant is either. It's vining, though. What I'm planning to do with this grapevine, which is what this is, and there are actual grapes on it, if I can find one here, buried somewhere inside, you can see there are some grapes, so it is producing. I don't know how old it is. Somebody can probably help, since I'm not used to grapevines. If they can look at the stem there with a average-sized human index finger for comparison. I'm not sure exactly how old the grapevine is. It's nice, though. It doesn't have much dead debris on it. It's, trying to climb out everywhere. It obviously needs to be trained. I'm thinking, because I'm afraid the cats might potentially make that jump, I'm thinking of extending more of it above on top, because it makes it look a little bit taller, and it would dissuade them, I think, from trying the jump. Even though our cats aren't the most athletic, I don't think they would make it, but I don't even want them to try. These, I've seen them before. I can't remember the name, but they they definitely need to be broken apart at some point. And yeah, so that's sort of what I'm planning for this little area. It's not very big, but by Dutch standards, it's an average size little back lot. And then, of course, the Rutland garden in due time needs to be rehabilitated as well. There's still time this year to work in it, and certainly next year there'll be plenty of time. Things have been, more hectic. Once this is gone, I'll probably be pulling these bricks out one by one. It'll be laborious, and there will be paths, but that's just one possible plan. I've also thought about the possibility of using the brick to make a larger central garden, have gravel actually as the path, or even just dirt, and then that would look nice as well. Again, excuse the mess. I figured that I wouldn't wait. That's going to be all removed in a few days, but I know people were waiting eagerly for a garden update. I don't have one from Rutland right now, so you can look at my miniature jungle. It is nice. I will say the amount of greenery in it along the sides, it sort of closes it in more. I wish that the wood here, I want to cover with, grape. Maybe put the ivy even potentially in here, or have, another ivy plant climbing here, because I really do like ivy. Can't really grow it in Vermont. I mean, you can. It's more of a laborious process. I'm not sure that this particular type would even take in Rutland because the winters are sub-zero often. But yeah, you can see. And this is my man shed. I have tools. There's a freezer in there that I turned off because it's like, there's nothing to put in it right now. Yeah, a very European place. So I'm enjoying it. I like kind of like the moss that's growing on the rocks too. Some people spray that off. I think that it just adds to the nice look and feel of it because, it's green. It is photosynthetic. So yeah, that's about all. And if you can help me with identifying how old two grapevines, there's two of them in there, one here and one there, roughly how old they'd be, it'd help with, maintaining them, training them, and so forth. That's about all. Peace out.